Hey folks, this is Nate coming at you late on a Thursday night on October 8th. So what I thought I'd do tonight is I wanted to get back to some remaking of some older blade styles on some fonts that I haven't really played around with for a while, but that I kind of miss. So tonight what I wanted to do is run through a config of some Blue Force Company sound fonts. Some of you may be familiar with them, some may not. Blue Force does some really cool sound fonts, really aggressive, dark Sith stuff, for the most part. Some canon, some not. And about a couple of years ago, when I think I did a config of theirs with some of my own blade styles. And tonight, I've sort of, over the last couple of days, really, I've went through and sort of revamped a lot of those blade styles, and in particular, on some of them, I added that emitter flash function that I fell into that I really liked. So I did a modified version of that emitter flash in a lot of these blade styles, and then updated like a lot of the lockup effects, blast effects, clash effects, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think there's about 8 or 9 of them, and I'm sure a lot of you will recognize them as we step through. So here's the first one: is Return of the Sith.
The might of the final order will soon be ready. Nothing will stop the return of the Sith.
So you see that emitter flash. I really like how that hits, especially with the Sith blades. And this, I've adjusted up now, is now a rotoscope blade.
Was just the beginning.
So Blue Force is kind of really well known for their kind of their gritty, mechanical, dark sounding hums, and a lot of their clash blast effects have that really deep, explosive sounds. So that's the main reason why I like their sound fonts. It's a very distinctive sound.
Crystal Radiance.
And then they have a lot of stuff that they do that's sort of more in the ethereal camp. It's not quite Star Wars, but it's sort of, otherworldly. But yeah, and this is one of them. This is Crystal Radiance. Again, using that emitter flash. And this is an unstable blade where I put like a light purple on the swing, like a violet, and it rests as a blue.
Cyber Assassin.
And I use a lot of unstable and hyper responsive unstable blade styles for these fonts.
Cyberblade.
One of the few times you'll see me do a pink blade. I don't have many of these. I think I maybe have
2. Dark Space.
It's another emitter flash on this blue one. And this one is another hyper unstable.
Electroblade.
And that's another effect. A lot of the older blade styles I used to assemble, I used to use the strobe effect a lot. I don't use the strobe as much anymore as I used to. But that's one of the older sort of violet, white, unstable strobe blades that I really
Transfer blade.
Power on.
We got another emitter flash there. And then this is either a rotoscope or an audio flicker. This has got a sort of a light silver flickering emitter flare. And it's got my absorb blast. This is a blast effect that I put together that is using primarily OS5 and OS6 class stuff. I wanted to try and get like this absorb effect where it pops out and then curls in on itself. So I achieved that by doing 3 color layers. So the first one is like a bright white, and then it creates like some sparkle layers, and then there's a red on top that and then I achieved that effect by mucking around with the timings on each of the layers so that that red actually closes down faster than the white. So the white comes up first, the red comes up second, but the red clears first and then the white clears last. And that's what gives it that absorption effect.
Power stable. Power off.
I will give you so much more.
And this is Exegol. Whoops. I accidentally put it up in, I double tapped the power button. Hang on a second.
What could you give me?
Everything.
So we've got another emitter flash on the red, and this comes into an unstable flame blade. Now this fracture blade style is very similar to the Cyber Assassin, except that I'm doing something a little different on the clashes and the blasts on this one. So that's my Blue Force config that I have up for now. There are a few other ones in Blue Force that I'm actually embarrassed to say I don't have yet. Actually, no, there's one more. Sorry, there's one more. I don't know how I missed this one.
Ignition.
This is like one of my favorite ones from Blue Force. It's got a faulty ignition. Darker red unstable blade, and I've got use like really white, bright clash effects. And then I've got a retraction on that one that does a little flame ember. So yeah, so thank you all for watching. And then as always, if anybody would like a copy of these blade styles that I've modified, I'll put them up in my paste bin. A lot of these were sourced on styles that I put together like a year and a half ago. And then over the last couple of days, I basically found the config and I was like, I think I'll go through and update this one. So there's a lot of updates to the style codes in these. So there's some new like OS class 6 stuff in there, and then some OS 7 stuff in there too, kind of sprinkled in about. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.